Good morning here on the morning app. It is 8 a.m. on a lovely Wednesday morning, and we are feeling the midweek vibes here on the morning app. You got Joshua, Howard, Dovey, and myself, Kristen, here with you this morning, and we are ready to talk about some great stuff here on the morning app.
Yeah, actually, you were picking me up this morning. My friend Hannah was walking to the bus, and I was talking to her. I was like, Hannah, I'm already done with today. And she looked at her watch. She said, it's 7:30. And I said, well, you got to start early and early.
Yeah, I mean, Wednesdays are my toughest day of the week, hands down, the hardest.
See, I have you all beat. I was done with the week by 7:30 on Monday, so you know what? I'm done. It's fine.
Yeah, we're still kicking though. Midweek madness.
If you can get through today, the rest of the week is smooth sailing.
Do we have a football game this weekend? I don't keep up with them.
No, Dovey, we play Wake Forest
the
on
biggest
Saturday.
home game of the year.
All right, so we have something to look forward to.
Even though I won't be here, but
I won't be here.
You know what my thoughts were? Literally, when my roommate told me that there was a game this weekend, I was like, oh, good, I can go to TJ Maxx on Saturday and it won't be crowded because everyone will be at the game. So have that to look forward to.
You also said TJ Maxx is going to be your only friend this week because me and Howie are gone.
Yeah, what am I supposed to do this weekend, guys?
Yeah, we're gonna be out.
TJ Maxx.
TJ Maxx.
Stream the game.
I think you'll make a new friend at TJ Maxx. You'll probably meet somebody that's shopping the same clothes that you shop for. So.
Oh no, my new friend is gonna be like the blanket I buy or the the mug I buy. I don't know. I buy more home goods than I buy clothes there.
Okay, that's fair.
She's gonna buy a lot. She better be careful. But speaking of just still kicking here, apparently a new study came out where binge watching TV may actually be killing you. Which, tell me something I don't know.
Killing you though?
I know, right?
Technically, everything kills you a little bit. I know. McDonald's is like really slow way of killing.
I mean,
your body,
to be fair, I'm pretty sure they put the word killing in front of every single article title just to get your attention. Like, oh man, loving someone may be killing you.
I'm gonna die someday. That can't be right.
My parents said that wouldn't happen, but apparently Australia came out with a study. Go figure. And they said binge watching TV could increase a person's risk of dying from inflammatory diseases like Alzheimer's and diabetes.
Diabetes.
Apparently, and I don't know how in the world they figure this out, but for every hour a person spends watching TV, the risk of getting one of the diseases goes up by 12 whole %. Wow.
Okay.
What?
Yeah.
See, the thing about this is that just sitting on the couch, and if you don't do anything for a while, well, you can have a chance to get diabetes. Like that's just common sense, I think. So I don't know how reliable this study is because a lot of it seems common sense. If you sit on the couch all day, you're inactive and you're eating junk food. So of course that's going to happen.
What if you are, I don't think the study is accurate though, because what if you're binge watching and you have the treadmill in front of the TV or weights or you're working out while you're watching TV? I used to do that.
That's also a fair point.
You don't watch TV.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so you're lying.
Lies. We caught her.
Well, when Ellen DeGeneres came on in high school, I would always put my weights in and work out with Ellen DeGeneres.
No way, really?
Yeah, that was the one show I watched.
To be fair, by weights, she means 1 pound weights.
Yeah, those marshmallows on a stick SpongeBob hooked me up with.
Yeah, the little stuffed animals. You drop them and go, squeak.
Okay, and then it also says that people who watch 2 to 4 hours of TV a day, the risk goes up by 54%. But it says watching 4 hours a day puts you most at risk. My question is, if you're at the 4-hour peak, does going past that, are you just fine? You're just going to stay at that 54%? I mean,
or is it going to increase?
Yeah, I don't think. I mean, right here they don't tell me anything about it increasing. So I think if you make it to the 4% or the 4-hour mark, I mean, if you're satisfied with 54% increase, hey, keep going.
Yeah, that's actually a good point. They didn't mention that in the article at all.
Yeah, no, just.
Huh. Yeah, I wonder if you can if you go past 4 hours and you're fine. So it's make it to the 4-hour mark and then you're good. You can just keep watching.
That's when you fall asleep, I think. It's after the 4-hour mark, you just.
Yeah. Or, I mean, you always get that notification, are you still watching? And then get your blood pressure going again. You're like, wait, what do you mean I'm still watching?
I'm like, I'm still watching. I was with me, Josh, watching Defenders at my place. We watched all episodes. It was 7 hours. We watched constantly.
You guys sat there and watched TV for 7 hours?
We took one break to go to the restroom.
10 p.m. till 5 a.m.
Yep. What did you guys do the whole time?
We sat there and watched the show.
That's a thing that people like to do?
That's binge watching.
Man.
That's horrible.
I can't do that.
Okay.
I can't either.
Now, now,
7 hours straight.
And we did 7 hours that late at night into the early morning, so we are for sure dead.
Yeah.
Alzheimer's, here we
what's
come.
wrong, yeah.
I feel so. I don't know what it is, but if I stare at a screen for that long, I start to feel like an alien. Like I start to feel like. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I know exactly what you're talking
it's
about.
like you're dry, your eyes hurt, and I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah.
It's like lifeless almost.
See, I just start questioning my life. Like, what in the world am I doing? Like, I think once you finally took that first bathroom break, I'm just sitting there. You were gone. I'm like, I'm at Howie's place at 3 a.m. in the morning. We still have like 4 episodes left.
Yeah.
Like, what am I doing? Like,
Yeah, when I was starting to settle in at like the 6th episode, I was like, oh man.
Are they all an hour long? Every
Yeah,
episode?
but there was only 8
boy.
episodes instead of 13 in a normal season. So
Okay.
Yeah, it's like 45 to 50 minutes.
See,
but-
I just get so, I don't know about you guys, but I get weird if I'm alone by myself for that long. And then like I go out to the gas station and I have like minimal social interaction. I'm like, what are people? How do I say hello to you? I don't know. I've been alone for 5 hours and I'm going crazy now.
yeah, see, I guess there's like a difference between a lot of people because I could do that. I could sit there and binge watch shows if I really want to, but it's not healthy. So sometimes I don't. Like for Game of Thrones, when I first started watching that, yeah, I binge watched it.
Oh, yeah.
Finished 6 seasons before season 7 came out in 3 weeks, and they're all an hour long episode, 10 episodes a season. So I was watching 5 episodes a day at least.
The only way I could ever binge watch something, I guess, is if it's in the background of my daily tasks. Like if I'm in the
Yeah.
kitchen cooking and The Office is just playing on the TV, but then I usually mostly just play music anyways.
Another lie, you don't cook.
Oh.
Okay, I
That's two.
minimally prepare food. I wouldn't say I cook, but
There
I
you go.
minimally prepare food. AKA, at least I know how to boil water, Josh.
I know how to
Oh,
boil water.
Really? Because 5 seconds ago you said you did not.
the early shots of the morning app, man. Early morning shots. And actually, speaking of shots, I don't know if anybody's taken Fireball whiskey shots
Howie,
before.
it's too early.
It's too early. You know what? After this, let's go to the bar.
Fireball.
Absolutely
Fine.
not.
I'm underage, so of course I haven't.
Oh man. Well, soon when you're 21, we're gonna hit it up. But Fireball whiskey bagels?
I'm sorry, come again?
Yes, it's actually a thing. So a bakery in New Jersey called the Bagel Nook.
Of course it's in New Jersey. Can I
course.
just say that?
They just started selling bagels that are made with Fireball whiskey. And because of the flavor, they said it goes well with their apple cream cheese.
I bet
Okay.
you it does, though, actually.
But doesn't the
Not that I
alcohol
know.
cook out?
Yeah.
It's just
I think
Fireball
it does.
flavor.
Maybe.
They lather the bagel once it comes out of the oven. That's what they do. It's like, yeah.
And just pure alcohol.
Yeah, they didn't
Yeah.
say exactly how much alcohol is in each bagel, but a lot of people are assuming that it's not enough to get you drunk. So that's probably common sense.
What is this? This is a ripoff. Like I'm trying to eat a Fireball bagel.
See,
It's 9 a.m. in the morning. What's going on? I'm
Yeah,
tired.
exactly. It's Wednesday. I'm trying to make it.
So you know what? I get your morning started with some Fireball bagels. I don't know how that really sounds because I'm not even a fan of Fireball anyway because it's just disgusting. And literally putting it in a bagel, like why?
Okay, so this might just be a college thing, but have you ever gone to your 8 a.m. and you're sitting there and you just turn to the guy and you're right and you're like, you know, you don't seem all right today. And he's like, yeah, I just put a shot in my coffee this morning. And I'm like,
Like, oh.
what is this? I mean, like, I guess it's college, but still, come on, people. It's a thing, I guess, though.
I have heard of people doing that, and I look at them like, why? Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
I mean, especially during like presentations and stuff. I
Yeah.
mean,
They're like, oh, I need the
Loo-
shot this morning. I'm like,
loosen up a little bit.
Like, man, it's 9 o'clock in the morning. Why do you need a shot this early? What's wrong with you?
Yeah.
Alcoholic.
I need an espresso shot, but that's about as far as I'll go.
Yeah, and it isn't even good to put in your coffee. Like,
No. Probably a very bad idea.
that's what I'm saying. Because you're already having coffee to get you hyped up, and you get the shot, and you're like,
I think I've heard of putting like an espresso in a some kind of like milk stout or like a Guinness maybe, and it makes this nice because it's like creamy and it works.
That sounds extremely European.
that,
Yeah, it works and it's really good from what I've heard. But I've never heard of a shot in a full cup of coffee. That sounds disgusting. Like just pouring like vodka or something.
Well, it
like,
goes nicely with your Fireball whiskey bagel.
yeah, there you go. That's how you get your morning started.
Well, we're happy to get your morning started. Stick around because we've got some interesting topics to talk about the future. So, White Stripes, 90.5 WASU FM, The App.
The Morning App on 90.5 WASU and WASUradio.com.
Welcome back to the Morning App. It is 8:14, about to be 8:15 in the morning. We are up and early, feeling good, feeling fresh. It's Wednesday, but Josh is okay.
Josh has been fighting the sickness the last week.
Yeah, I apologize to anyone who listened to Sports Rap yesterday. It was very high pitched, it was very squeaky, and if you heard a lot of dead periods, that was when I was trying to speak and nothing came out.
Yeah.
Okay, Josh, I've been telling you for quite some time now, make some tea and stop coming to work.
Okay, first question, how do you make tea?
Okay, see, this is when boiling water comes in.
All right, follow-up question, how do you boil water?
Okay, yeah, bye.
It's like making a Pop-Tart. It's like 2 steps.
Yeah.
Wait, you boil water in the toaster?
Yeah.
Do that,
You pour water into the toaster.
Hold the toaster while you're doing it.
Throw the toaster in the tub.
We're horrible friends.
And then put a bunch of Pop-Tarts in a tea bag, and then you dip the tea bag with Pop-Tarts.
Precisely.
They have
into the
tea,
cup.
They have tea Pop-Tarts? Why don't I just eat that instead of making tea?
Josh, how do you do your laundry if you don't know how to boil water? Not that you boil water for laundry, but those are the 2 basic things of adulting.
What's laundry?
Okay, bye.
If I run out of clothes, I just go buy more.
There you
Okay.
go. Smart man right there. Smart man. He's making purchases, and soon in the future, we'll be able to make purchases with tap on the mirror. So, yeah, this is a really weird story. MasterCard is launching a pop-up store in Manhattan that will give folks the option to make purchases without ever leaving the store. So, if you go into a dressing room and you say, yeah, I really like that dress, or I really like the shirt and the pants, and you can actually just tap on the window if you have your MasterCard synced up through an app before you get into the store. So you sync it up, and then you can tap on the mirror and say, I want to purchase this. You buy it instantly, and you can walk out the store with your whatever you were wearing in the fitting room.
That's dangerous.
Very dangerous. So that's literally what MasterCard is working on, and they're calling the store the next big thing, which is supposed to open in a couple of days, on the 23rd, actually. So
I've heard of this with like Amazon. Aren't they trying to make one too?
yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Amazon's the exact same way because they have the Amazon store in Seattle.
So, so you still try on the outfit.
Yeah, so you still have to try on the outfit and say, oh, okay, I really like it. And then you just tap on the glass.
And it pulls one
purchase.
from the back or something?
Well, no, it'll be the one that you have on right then and there.
Yeah, it just magically appears right in front of you, a new one, like, floating in midair. And you're like,
I mean,
oh,
if you
man.
can tap a mirror and purchase something, that's not far off.
Yeah, but you just have to sync your card with the app for the store before you get into the store.
And this is why we have credit card hackers. Because we sync our card with everything.
Yeah, because somebody can just hack into the store like, ooh, look at all of these dresses
Yeah.
I can buy.
Electronic.
Okay, now, see, here's the real question, though. If you're someone who goes in, you're wearing the outfit, you're looking at yourself in the mirror, and you're like, oh, I just can't believe I'm this hideous, or I can't believe this outfit made me look so bad, and you're just in that deep depression, you bang on the mirror, and it purchases it, and you're like, no, you just freak out.
I guess there's a return policy. There has to be one.
Not that I'm talking from experience or anything. I don't do that. But yeah, I mean,
I'm ugly and I'm proud.
No, I would assume that there's actually a return policy for it too, but all of it sounds very next generation and high tech, but also it's something that hasn't been, like, Amazon's already did this. They're doing this with the store in Seattle, where basically same thing. You
put it in
hook
your
up,
cart.
Yeah, you sync up your Amazon account with your card information. You go into the store. If you pick something up, it gets added to your cart automatically. So say if you want to buy fruit, the fruit's already added to your cart, and then if you don't want it, you can just put it back and it takes it out of your cart.
Oh.
You just walk out the store with everything. You don't have to, like, go to any clerk. You just take all your stuff and walk out, and they'll purchase it on
What
the
are
phone.
high schoolers going to do for jobs?
Well, that's where the jobs come in, because they have people that still need to stock them, and there's going to be tech service guys there. So there'll still be jobs, not as much, but there'll still be some in that department, in that field.
Just no cashiers.
There's no cashiers.
manual labor. Yeah.
See, this is definitely something, though, I always appreciate when companies come out with something and I think, oh, that's really cool. I wish I had that, and that's a good invention. This is never something that I needed. This is never something I really wanted. So I think it's kind of pointless, to be honest with you. Like, It takes 5 seconds to stand in line. You get to make small talk, and then you're on your way out.
Let's not go there. I have the Cornmeyer Luck, and it never, like, whole family has it. Like, it's an actual thing back home. Go ask
What is this?
The Cornmeyer Luck. Go ask anybody back home. They all know we have it. Like, it's an actual
You
thing.
guys are extra lucky?
No, we wish. I'm pretty sure every single store we go to, like, me and Dad and brothers will always do, like, our random, maybe, like, one big shopping trip a month. He's been going a little bit more just because he likes to spend money. But when I go with them, it never fails. At least one of the stores we go to, something is wrong with the register we're at. and we just get stuck in that line for a good solid like 20 to 30 minutes. Like, it's bad, and we always know it too. And then we're like, well, if we switch now, we're already halfway there. Like, something's gonna happen to the other one. Like, it never fails, whether it's, oh, my credit card isn't working, or, oh, I don't know what the price of this is, and then someone's arguing with, like, hey, it says that. Like, it never fails. I guarantee you. I'm not even lying at this point because it's so frustrating.
Well, those days are going to be over.
I can't wait. I'm sure we'll find something wrong.
But I do know what you mean. It's kind of funny because when you watch like futuristic movies, they all have like robots that do the jobs, and then people are like, what are these, but I don't even think we're gonna need them, because we're figuring out these ways to like make life convenient without like, you know what I mean, you just walk in, you walk out, you got your stuff.
But that's not something I've been longing for, it's not really a need. I think there's things out there that technology could help with instead, and instead they're just
like
replacing
what?
Imagine okay, you're putting me on the spot here, but I'm sure there's something out there where I'm like, oh, I wish technology could do that for me, but instead it's working on a
like cancer research or something like that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, we're hard at work at
imagine this. Imagine working 9 to 5, and you come home really late, and you realize, I don't have what I need to make dinner. And then you got to go through all that traffic again, and then you have to go into the grocery store, and there are these other lines full of other people in the same position as you. But now you don't have to worry about it. Now you can just get in and get out.
Long story short, we're not prepared. That's what I got from that.
There are a lot of pros and cons to it. I will say that, but I think that in the future it's going to be more beneficial than what stores are now.
It'll be nice to just have it.
I just don't see it as a huge benefit for society. To me, it's just
get with it.
Nah.
Get with the times. Get with the times,
it's
Grandma.
Come on. Well, other than that, getting with the times wise, I found a pretty interesting article / video that somebody basically did about somebody or some group basically interviewed 70 people from ages 5 to 75. And they were all asked the same question. They asked them, like, what is your goal in life? And it was really, really interesting to look at, because you started to see a lot of these patterns throughout the whole thing. If they asked, like, somebody that was under the age of 10, they wouldn't even give them an answer. They'd be like, they either would say, like, no, or, like, they would talk about their football games or whatever like that. Once you get to, like, the teenagers, they would start to say stuff like, I want to be an actress. I want to be a rock star. I want to write a book. They kind of have this kind of really interesting, like, ego-ish kind of, like, goal. Like, they just want to be famous and stuff.
Yeah.
Once you get to the 20s, you start to see them all say, I just want to do something that I love to do. Like, I want to get paid for being myself was a really cool one that I heard.
Maturity.
Yeah. And then once you get to the 30s, what was really interesting was, overall, the most common one was, I just want to be happy. But when you're in your 30s, all of them would say, I want to travel more, which was something really interesting. Like it's almost like they regretted not traveling enough in their 20s when they had the time. And also like retiring. Then once you get to the 40s, they'd start talking about like their kids and like passing things down. And once they're like 60 and stuff, they started either joking or they were just like, I'm happy where I am.
Or they couldn't remember what you asked them.
Yeah.
Right. What are you selling?
So, I mean, like, that made me wonder, like I never had a complete, like, full-blown goal. Like, what would be your goal in life?
That's so interesting.
Yeah, I like that a lot. Huh. My goal would probably just to is basically what you were saying. I would like to have a career that I enjoy and be around people that are real people around me and just be happy. That's literally my goal.
I want a successful job, loving family, and a happy life.
Good luck. I'm just
you gotta make tea first, man. He has to make tea.
Send it my way. I need it. I need all that luck.
Oh, that's so much pressure. Your life goal?
You want a farm.
Serious? Well, okay, so I have very specific goals, and I set very specific tactics to reach that goal. Like, I have the goal of becoming, very successful specifically in the radio industry, and then in this specific category within the radio industry, and then I have another goal to own a farm one day, and I don't know, but I think like overall life goal is like anybody else, just to be happy and at the end of the day be satisfied with what you're doing and know that you've made the people that you love proud.
Wow.
I think that's
way to steal our answer. Way to be original,
right?
just love people and do good in the world.
World
Oh.
domination.
Nobody's
like
going
it.
to take over.
You have a 3-step plan.
Why am I not surprised? All right, coming up next, we have our popular game show, Real or Fake News. But right now, Walk on Water, 30 Seconds to Mars on 90.5 WASU. And now back to your favorite morning talk show, The Morning App on 90.5 WASU.
Good morning. It is 8:32 in the morning. The weather in Boone, it's still 70 degrees. I love it. It feels warm.
We do this every single day.
Yes. Why are you like this? Why do you hate the warm weather so much?
I'm from Chicago. I used to figure skate. I'm a cold person in nature. I moved to the mountains to be cold, and I'm
soul is
still
cold.
hot. My soul is cold. I'm not denying it.
Got it.
Brutal.
Yeah, well, it's right now about 60 degrees out there, and I mean, again, it's going to be a high of like 74, 75. I mean, for probably the next couple of days, actually. It looks like all weekend as well, so it's
going
to be really nice.
Nice.
I just want to wear jeans and a jacket.
It's good tailgating weather.
Yeah, it's perfect for tailgating, man.
I feel like that should be a song.
What's
Kristen.
tailgating?
What's a football game?
What's football? What's sports ball?
Sports ball? Point, touchdown, goal?
Who is Wake Forest?
What?
What is that?
Premier League?
Is it soccer?
Okay, you
Like I said, I'm going to be a TJ Maxx.
Fair.
You guys are slowly killing me. It's fine.
You know what else is slowly killing you?
Oh.
I do.
Real or fake news.
Oh, no.
Yep. I knew it.
And it is time now for our favorite game show segment, whatever you want to call it. It is Real or Fake News here on the Morning App. Dovey, you have the score. Do you want to catch us all up?
Yes. The score. I have 7 points. Josh has 8. And Howie has 7.
Ooh.
Well,
Keep in mind, the more points, the not the best.
it's like
The worse it is.
Not the best.
Kind of like your English.
The more points, the least not good it is.
Very well said. It's like golf. Whoever has the least amount of points is winning. So currently, I'm last. I'm pretty sure they cheated because I was winning for a little bit. I
No,
think.
it's just the Kornmeyer luck.
That
Yeah,
too,
the
but-
Cormar luck.
All right,
It's not in your favor.
let's get this over with then.
All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read you a headline, a news article headline. I can only give you the headline, nothing more. And you will determine if it is real or fake. All right. The first one here is the world's largest Cheez-It is the size of your head.
Real, because I can only dream of that. What kind of cheese it? I don't know, but yes, real.
It's probably an original one. That's what I
I
would
feel
assume.
like we could make bigger.
You think there's a bigger one? You think the? I mean, I agree with you.
I know. If you like, we have like world's biggest yarns and random stuff like that. So
Actually, yeah. But see, then they would have. Then that headline would be the world's biggest cheese. It would be as big as a 5'10" person. Like, I feel like this has got to be real.
a head-sized cheese. I'd be like, all right.
Honestly,
You
I
don't
could.
think that's impressive?
I don't think it's impressive enough
Yeah.
to be on the news. I don't. I
I
think
kind of agree with him. It could be bigger than your head.
I could see it as like modern art.
Because
And just
think about it's like this big. Like that's nothing. That's nothing. That's probably like a foot.
That's a pretty big Cheez-It considering they're like 1 inch by 1 inch. Not
You
even.
can go bigger. You can go a yard. I'm gonna say that it's.
They have bigger
fake
ovens.
news.
Yeah, it's
I will
real.
say it's fake.
It's real. Come on, guys.
This will put us. If we're wrong and you're
It's gonna
right,
be a
then we're all
three-way tie.
tied. Yeah.
Well, Joshua, your luck has striked again. You are incorrect. Howie and Dovey, you are correct.
Ooh.
So is there a bigger cheese? Do we know that?
That I don't know. But I see when I
gonna
read
look
this
it up.
though, I did think, well, maybe it's naturally produced. Like the world's largest Cheez-It wasn't produced to be as big as your head. They found one that's that big.
See, they just don't know about it yet. It's out there. I know it. I feel it in my bones. That
Yo,
cheese it is
I'm
out there.
already looking up Google images of like, you know how like people make those little sand castle, like they'll have like competitions.
Yeah.
and these-
How they make
Like,
sandcastles.
imagine that, but with Cheez-Its. That thing is,
That's a thing.
yes. I mean, I can't pull it up for anybody. I mean, just look it up. Just look up world's biggest Cheez-It. And somebody made a Mount
Yeah,
Rushmore
show the microphone.
Oh my!
of Cheez-Its.
That person
It
has
is
a
a-
lot of
At-
time.
that's why
Yeah.
I know that the internet
No.
has more behind it. Like,
The internet is wrong here. There definitely is one. I know there is.
I'm sorry.
That's messed up.
All right, your next title here is Woman has been crashing funeral homes simply for the food.
That's real.
100% real.
That's real. I've seen Bad Grandpa. Okay.
I have too. Great, excellent film.
Wait. Okay, repeat it. Repeat the headline.
Woman has been crashing funerals for the food. It's like,
Like
wedding
funeral-
crashers, but funeral
Yeah, like
crashers.
you know,
yes,
they have-
100%.
So she's been showing. Man, that is so dark.
That's
Hey,
so messed up, but
You
yeah.
got to do what you got to do to get food.
Yeah.
feel like somebody would do that.
Real.
But I'm gonna say fake news because if they're going real, I have to.
You have to change it up.
I gotta
Dobie,
risk it for
Dobie,
the biscuit.
you got a 2-point lead though. If you stick with us, you're gonna maintain that 2-point lead. I'm trying to help you out here, bud.
I also like.
I think I'm
like
taking the
to
lead
live
now
my
after
life,
this
too.
one, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna say fake news.
I'll
You're
go
gonna
with
say
real.
fake?
Yep.
And
Real.
Josh and Howie, you say real?
Yes.
Yep.
Well, I'm honestly surprised because Josh and Howie, you are correct.
Ta-da!
Told you
Sorry,
to stick with
Dobie.
us.
Did you guys see this before?
No.
No,
You guys
but
haven't
you
seen
that's
this?
No.
you don't know how many events I go to just for the free food. Like
That's fair.
I would be that person that crashed the funeral home if we're being honest.
Oh no!
Like
It's like-
anything.
Oh, sweet.
All right, ready for the next one?
Of course.
Man tries to eat snake. Snake bites back.
So the man tried to eat the snake, and the snake bit him back.
What do you
You
expect?
bite me, I bite back. Why do we eat a snake? Like, what is the motivation
it's
for you to
living
eat it?
though?
It's a living snake. People do crazy stuff, man.
Ozzy ate a bat.
A live bat. Was
Pretty
it
sure-
live? I think it was live, right?
I'm pretty sure Ozzy, he bit off the head of like a live bat.
Oh, that's gross.
No, I do remember this being a thing.
What
That's
a man right
Pretty
there.
metal.
That's a grown
It's like, he just bites it off. He's like, shut up! This is an actual bat.
I'm going to say that is fake news. Why would you want? No.
I'm saying it's
People
real.
do crazy stuff.
I know, but I don't like that.
I'm going real
I'm going
because
real.
if me and Dobie get this right, we're all even. I think, right?
Yeah.
Maybe?
You're
No?
Howie's in the lead.
I know, but if he misses it, so I'm going
Then
real.
I'll be all
True.
involved.
I'm going real.
I'm going real.
Fake news.
Gotta risk it for the biscuit, like Dobie said.
Come on.
Okay, so Josh and Dobie, you said real.
Yep.
And Howie, you said fake.
Yes.
Come on.
All right. Well, Howie, you are incorrect.
Yes.
So sorry.
We did it.
All right.
This is true. A man in Arizona caught a rattlesnake that wandered into his yard during a child's birthday party and wanted to show
It's the worst time.
What are you
wanted-
doing?
Hey kids, watch this.
he wanted to show the children how to trap and cook a snake, but the snake bit him back twice, and it was actually a venomous snake, so he had to go to the
Oh,
hospital.
What is wow?
See, I've had run-ins with snake myself where the snake has bit back, so I fully believe that.
It
Can't be too
happens.
careful.
It happens.
All right, last one. Are you ready?
Let's do it.
A woman survives on nothing but grass and leaves after getting stranded in the woods. She ate grass and leaves.
100% real.
I feel like you can't do that. Like that's like not humanly possible.
She survived. Wait, so she survived off grass
And leaves.
and leaves.
She was stranded in the woods.
What?
No, that's fake. That is fake.
Is there enough nutrients?
That's what I'm saying. There's
Cows
no,
live off it.
Yeah.
but we're not cows.
Oh man.
The human digestive system cannot contain
How-
all that.
Does it say in the headline how
How
long?
long? No,
It just
I am
says
wondering the same thing.
Woman survives. Huh.
Fake news.
I gotta go with real. I gotta believe that you gotta do anything to survive in that woods.
I've seen Blair Witch Project. I don't know. I don't
Horrible
know.
movie.
Okay,
by the way.
I mostly am just believing in this because I know one day I'll get stranded in the woods and I just want to know if it's possible. So if real. Because if not, I'm screwed.
I'm gonna say fake.
All right.
I'm gonna say fake. I'm locking that in.
Well, Josh, just so you know, you cannot survive off leaves and grass. You are incorrect. And Dobie, Howie, you take away another. Well, you don't take away a point. Josh takes a point. He takes a hit. Another hit. So give us the final score going.
All that hard work for nothing. I'm backing down in last.
Josh has 10 points.
What?
We have 9, right?
We have 8. Me and
Wait,
Howie have
what?
8 points.
No,
Yeah.
Josh.
Oh no,
Someone's
he's
not
getting
keeping
deeper and
track
deeper.
correctly.
I will put this on paper and I'll if you guys want to look at
You
it.
guys should only have a 1-point lead. There is no way.
I wouldn't have risked it.
Well, up next, of course, this was a pretty good segment, but we also have our favorite segment, the relationship segment, and I picked out the article this time, so I'm about to teach you all everything there is about relationships here on the Morning App.
And now back to the morning app on 90.5 WASU.
Welcome back into the morning app, and it's time for the relationship segment. I'm about to learn you all a couple things here.
Learn you all a couple things. Okay.
Oh yeah,
Learn you all.
I'm ready to be learned.
I'm leading this segment. No Kristen, no Taylor Ann or Molly. It's the guys' time, okay?
It's the boys' time.
Yep.
It's for the boys. Every day is for the boys.
Bye, guys.
Exactly. You can leave. We don't need you. I just need Dovey and Howie, and I'll throw in my opinion a little bit. But here are 7 things that a woman should never say to a guy she really likes, okay? You're going to tell me how accurate it actually is, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Got it. Okay, first one, and I agree with this one. She shouldn't say, I'm so busy.
Why?
Why? Because it gives, especially like starting out in a relationship, I think Howie would definitely back me up on this one. Starting out in a relationship, if you like, trying to hang out with her a lot and everything, she's like, oh, I'm just so busy. I mean, it's just continually like she's trying to say that she doesn't have time to hang out with you and stuff like that. Get where I'm going from?
That's how we interpret that.
Yes, that is how we interpret that.
We hear, I don't have time for you.
Oh, no, I agree, yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
now
For some reason.
let me tell you how you should interpret it.
No,
is that she is a strong,
our time.
independent woman who is getting a lot done, being successful in her career, in school, and she is a busy woman. Therefore, she has goals, and you
Well,
should date her.
Look,
Funny-
no.
It's just so vague.
Hold on, real quick. Yes, that's true. Everybody should be independent, do their own thing. But if I'm hitting you up multiple times, like during the week or maybe next week, and you're still saying I'm busy every day, that's a lie. I'm sorry, that's a lie.
Okay, to be fair, no.
100%.
Maybe if you are a strong, independent woman that's successful in your career and you are very busy and he wants to talk to you, set like a specific time instead of hitting her up and being like, hey, can we hang out in like 5 minutes? Of course she can't, because her schedule's crazy
We
and
don't
she's
do
busy
that.
being a boss woman. Okay, so say, let's meet up, give her maybe a few days notice so she can set aside time for you, and then that's another way to look at it too.
See,
Is if you're just constantly hitting
Sure,
her up.
get it. We try
She'll
this.
understand. No,
I
it's
do
okay.
understand. I'm trying to open your eyes.
We try this. We're like, hey, you want to hang out sometime this week? And they'll be like, oh, I'm so busy. I just can't do it.
You
like,
gotta hit him with a close time. Give him a specific
close time. I know. I have 5:36 on a Friday afternoon. Can you hang out?
5:36 on a Friday.
And she just isn't there. So
Whatever.
it's on her. Now, funny you mentioned the independence. The second one actually is you don't. A girl shouldn't say, I'm so independent, I can do anything myself. Now, I don't agree with that one. But
Okay.
Okay,
No, I like
this
independence.
seems
Yeah.
this seems bad, because it's basically saying that you can't go for the woman that is independent and a boss lady. That's
Now,
ridiculous.
That's what I would
What's
go
that
for.
song?
Yeah.
the article says that when a man hears this, he will think you don't need a man in your life. You are self-sufficient, don't need
you
any
don't
help.
need a man, ladies.
I
you
need no
don't.
man.
And
The
then
only-
he'll feel useless because all men really just want to help out their girl and be there
Okay.
for that girl.
But see, that's different. With saying you're independent is saying that you are self-sufficient and you don't need a man. But when you, all that a relationship is a team. You're a team member and they are your partner, and they should be supportive of you being independent and getting your stuff done on yourself. They shouldn't do it for you, no, but they should be supportive in you doing so.
See, I think I love independence in anybody. I think it's really important because it just shows that you just got your stuff together. But I don't like when people. I'd rather I can see independence. I don't like when people can't constantly say they're independent.
I agree.
I don't think that they're actually that independent if someone keeps reminding you that they're independent.
There's a little bit of a crazy factor here. So if she freaks out and she's like, I'm independent, don't open the door for me. Okay, oh, come on. Like, just he's being nice. Any human
Yeah.
would do that for another human.
Yeah.
But I know some girls out there that are like, I can open my own door. And I'm like, he's just being nice. You know,
Yeah.
I open doors for other people too. But like that I could see. But if she's independent and hardworking,
It shows.
goals.
It
Yeah.
shows.
Kristen, this is supposed to be the guy segment here, and you've kind of taken it over. So if you could
you
just,
can't just cut me out.
we're going to talk amongst us
the
guys.
boys.
Yeah,
For
yeah.
the
boys.
All right, this third one is
Cold one.
actually really weird. I'm not sure I have ever thought this. If the girl says, "What kind of car do you drive?" she's clearly searching for a gold digger.
Oh,
Because-
no. Okay.
You agree?
I agree because
man.
Because if a girl asks you, "What kind of car do you drive?" So if you tell them that you have a 1990 Toyota or something, they're gonna be like, "Oh."
Maybe she's into cars.
Yeah, okay, and then she's gonna dump you real quick. 1990.
She could say,
Toyota.
"I really like." She could put that ahead of time before asking that. She
Right.
could say, "I really like cars. What kind of car do you drive?"
Fair, I guess.
True.
Yeah. But it's just asking straight up what kind of car you drive. That's a little iffy.
That's just one I don't really think about. This one is a biggie. My ex is the worst. Like, no,
Yeah, I
don't
was
ever
thinking-
mention your
I
ex.
was thinking
Yeah,
about
no.
that.
We
That would
talk
be-
about this all the time. Just never even talk about the ex. Ever. Ever, ever, ever. Ever.
Maybe like once or twice if you're talking about like a personal thing that like you've overcome or something that's
Yeah.
like deep. But if you're always like, oh, my ex used to always get tacos, I don't get tacos. It's like,
It's like,
Okay.
okay.
Yeah. This one, I never really take this to heart either. My job sucks. Like, apparently you're downgrading yourself and your, like, job and your career if you tell them your job sucks. I mean,
I can kind of see both sides of the spectrum on that one.
I
but-
can't. It's just not something you think about when it comes to that. And then another one, online dating stinks. I mean, you're going to mention that you're in the online dating game, I guess. But
Yeah.
I don't
Or
like
like,
this
don't
article.
don't say that. I wouldn't say that I'm on Tinder, but I'm not. But I wouldn't like go there and say I'm on Tinder. You know.
and then this one, I don't agree with either. It's just girls, I guess, shouldn't say I'm so exhausted. What a day, because you're treating like the first date as like a therapy session for the guy and everything. But I'm all in favor of the guy being a good listener and everything. So
I agree. with
I don't.
that.
I just,
I'm not sure they really get what guys are thinking about. The first couple, maybe, but
I just don't think that any article should tell you what to say and what not to say. Just be yourself, and if he doesn't like you for who you are, then he's not right for you.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. I agree with that. But I think there's some things that guys like we hear and we're like,
You should look
ooh.
out for.
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. Well, Josh, you claim it's the boys segment, but I know you want my advice here.
I mean,
I have the ultimate handbook for relationships. This is if you already are in a relationship, certain goals that you can be hitting within your relationship just to ensure that it's on the right track. It was actually a study that Groupon did on just key monthly targets for a successful couple. So, for example, the first one is random compliments are important, and you should hit a goal of at least 5 towards that person a month.
set a reminder
only
on your
5 a
Apple
month?
Watch.
Yeah. You have a reminder. Oh, yeah.
So, like, this is the thing, though. It's like, I mean, I'm all for, complimenting each other and whatnot, but if you have to hit a specific goal, like, it should come naturally. But if you're bad at relationships, this is just advice for you.
only 5 a month.
Well, I guess if you did more, it would be unnatural. So that was just like a overall consensus via the study.
Okay.
Okay, you seem skeptical.
I mean, I believe you should tell your girl that she looks good every single day.
There you go.
I
There
agree.
you
That's
go.
what I go. She looks beautiful every single day.
Yeah,
Boom.
if somebody's my girlfriend, I'm like, you look great, girl.
But these are random compliments.
Yeah.
So
It
not
won't
like,
be random with me.
all right, you should hit at least 3 heart-to-heart conversations a month, 3 days out. So I guess specifically days that you set aside to spend a day together. 2 occasions of spending time with the partner's friends or family. I think that one's really important
yeah, I
too.
agree with that.
2 nights out to order food. Like 2 date nights out,
Okay.
I guess.
Yeah.
For
Okay,
food.
that's fair.
And 1
food.
surprise gift a month.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Now we're like,
Oh, whoa.
But like,
all the other ones we have.
you don't have to do a materialistic gift. I mean, the gift could be something like
Poem.
Quality time.
No, that was in the
Is
article.
my
You
love
can't-
not enough?
but just no, like surprise things like, oh, I saw this and thought of you, or it could even be something like like I'm going to cook you dinner tonight. That's a surprise gift
Yeah.
in a sense.
Yeah. Well, that's actually a lot of helpful tips. I didn't think about it in the way that whenever you present it. I'm like, okay, the surprise gift, I think that'd be really cool to do. And the morning app will be back Friday morning, 8 o'clock on 90.5 WASU.